Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you for making space for this moment of reflection. Have you ever longed so deeply for truth, only to be told you must destroy it the moment you find it? This, one of the paradox hidden within a violent and infamous Zen whispers. If you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. It sounds blasphemous, unthinkable, but hidden in that mystery is a wisdom that can free you. The story I'm about to share is not just about a disciple and his master. It's about the journey every seeker takes when they hunger for certainty, and how one simple paradox shattered that hunger into an awakening. Once upon a time, a disciple named Daichi walked with his master across the rugged mountains. His eyes were tired from years of studying scriptures, chanting sutras and meditating late into the night. Yet a profound restlessness gnawed at his soul. In every fallen leaf he sought meaning, and in every moment of silence he strained for revelation. He had given everything, but still felt empty. One evening, on a narrow mountain road, as the sun slipped behind the peaks, Daichi could no longer hold his torment. "Master," he finally confessed, his voice heavy with longing, "I've given my life, but when will I see the Buddha?" The master stopped, leaning on his staff. His eyes, though sharp and unwavering, were as clear and deep as a mountain spring, and he spoke words that cracked the night open. "If you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him." Daichi froze. His heart raced, a frantic drum against his ribs. The words shattered his entire world. What could this mean? To be told to destroy the very one he had devoted his life to find it. That night, Daichi could not sleep. The master's words chased him like shadows, a paradox that haunted his mind. He imagined himself walking the road, only to be confronted by the perfect image of the Enlightened One, golden and serene. His mind twisted with fear and doubt. Would he actually strike him down? Was his master testing his loyalty or his sanity? But as the questions gnawed at him, another voice whispered, "What if the master is pointing to something greater?" In that quiet reflection, he began to see the truth. Every image of the Buddha he clung to, every statue, every verse, every thought of what enlightenment should look like, was only a reflection of his own desire. It was an idol shaped by his own hunger. He finally asked himself, "If I met this image I created, would I recognize that it was only my own shadow?" At dawn, Daichi scaled the wind-bitten ridge. Below, the sky bled a violent crimson, a silent promise of a new day. He paused at the summit, the cold wind biting at his skin, and then he felt it, a presence radiant and serene, so utterly perfect. It could only be the Buddha he had been seeking for a lifetime. He saw it not in flesh, but in the luminous idol his mind had so carefully sculpted. With a trembling breath, he let it go. He killed the very Buddha he had been searching for, shattering the idol in his heart with an act of pure will. In that instant, silence didn't just fall, it flooded him, washing away the illusion of division. The world was no longer a puzzle of seeker and sought. The road, the biting wind, the distant cries of crows, all of it was Buddha. And in that ultimate surrender, he was finally free. When Daichi descended the ridge and returned to his master, no words were needed. The master simply looked at him, and in his eyes he saw not a disciple, but a man who had passed through the fire of paradox and emerged whole. The master gave a single quiet nod, and in that gesture, the story of a lifetime was understood. Now, let's take a moment to breathe. Let this truth fall into the sacred ground of the here and now. Feel what Daichi felt when he realized that the Buddha was not the destination, but a state of being already present in his life. This story illuminates a profound truth. The greatest obstacles to enlightenment are not outside us. They are the illusions we create within. Daichi's journey mirrors our own. His struggle is not ancient at all. It is ours. We all carry Buddhas on the road, those perfect, flawless ideals we worship and suffer for. Images of success, enlightenment, and perfection. We chase them, yet they remain just out of reach. In modern life, we build Buddhas from social media ideals, from flawless life goals, from the fantasy of who we must become. And these images torment us, because we can never truly reach them. What Daichi discovered was not a method, but a profound release. He killed not the true Buddha, but the false idol of what enlightenment should look like. The things we cling to most fiercely are often the very illusions that bind us. But if you dare to kill them, to let them die, you may find what Daichi found. That life itself, raw and imperfect, is already sacred.